football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled with the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense comes on the field first today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Ball handed off. Breaks free. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. What a catch and run by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. As the tight end flexes out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The short completion to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. His short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that 1st down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. receiver makes the pitch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come on to playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that one. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Play action here on first down. Throw to the running back in the flat.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the completion made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the out route. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Hold. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Harper. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The receiver grabs it, and they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. That's caught. It's Harper. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Motion now from the tight end. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
This is a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes off in a bootleg. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll kick it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense wraps him up.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush closing in. They'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the 1st down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Harper. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Trying to convert with a sneak. Stuffed on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll throw it now. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass caught. Second down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets him go. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense brings him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial third down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looks to the sidelines and a tightrope catch made there. Good completion.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That is settled for 3 last time. It's a run to the left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Harper. And he'll be brought down.
Just Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Ball fielded near the 35. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion on first down makes it second and 10 from the 47. And there's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks into open space. That's good for a first down near the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out-rounded catch made. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Bama, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
After the PAT, the lead is still 31-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. There was no catching him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Looking to throw again. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This is becoming a productive drive, a 1st down at the 47. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Heading left after the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
One more play before they head to the locker room. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Breaks in open space. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas.
And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Hand off to the single back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And they get the completion. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the back gets the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's going to hand this off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this. chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Gives it to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Defense not pressing this time. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. The sure hands. It's Harper. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. The ball is hauled in. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks free. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First down here for this offense. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a handoff. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems 1 step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Receiver makes the grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? run it out of the shotgun. Big spin on the run. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
He's going to try to return the punt, and they've got the returner corralled. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Harper. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now they'll run it on the draw. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Irish. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Leaning on the run game here late. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. They took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.